This song is so good. This song is so good.
I know. That's what makes me so nice.
But
Whenever I see someone less fortunate than I, and let's face it, right? Who isn't less fortunate than I?
starting off from the very beginning, she is going more spoken. There's such a speaking texture to this, and not as extremely over the top as Kristen Chenoweth did as this character, but it still has little hints of it. But she does kind of this tight lip little thing where her teeth kind of clench a little bit, and then the sound comes out, and it's almost like, yes, like she doesn't move it very much.
My tender heart tends to start to bleed. And when someone needs a makeover, I simply have to take over. I know.
I love that they slow that down. I know. There was such a emotional change in her vocals there because everything is kind of here. It's a little bit more pinged and forward, but then she comes into her more natural register. I know. And softens, brings it down into their chest. It's natural. It feels sincere.
Start to bleed. And when someone needs a makeover, I simply have to take over. I know.
I know. You hear the vocal change there.
What they need.
That got me so good the first time, and it got me again because I forgot about it. Because she just stares off into nothing and just... This is kind of that tight teeth, kind of straight face, stared out, I am on a mission.
Exactly.
How crazy. Now she's crazy. And then the riff there too. With the foot. What's with the foot?
Though it's the toughest case I've yet to face.
So this is the first time in this song where we actually hear some of that vibrato. The toughest case, which is very Kristen Chenoweth. That operatic feel over the top. This is the first time that we get a hint of that. But she's playing it so well where she's giving nod to the original Glinda, Kristen Chenoweth, but also giving it her flavor as well.
Don't worry,
With the
I'm
foot again.
determined to succeed. Follow my lead. Yes.
Those high notes. Follow my lead. Those are not easy notes. Those are full notes. While she's being hung, while she's suspended, she's hanging on to this chandelier. I don't know, was she strapped in? Did they strap her into that? Or did she actually free hang on it?
You're gonna be popular. I'll teach you the proper voice when you talk to boys. The ways to alert and flounce. Ew. I'll show you what.
Ew. Because originally that was, ooh, like, we're cute. I'm showing you how to be cute. But this was her going, your shoes are nasty. They're ugly. Ew. And her stability. Look at the stability of when she shuffles her hair.
You're gonna be popular.
Here.
I'll teach you the proper voice when you talk to boys.
When you talk to boys, like she's able to stabilize as she shuffles her head back.
When you talk to boys.
Right there.
The ways to alert and flounce. Ew. I'll show you what shoes to wear. How to fix your hair. Everything that really counts.
I love her little smile there too on the shoes.
You'll hang with the right cohorts. You'll be good at sports. Know the slang you've got to know. So let's start.
Okay, they must have made all these gadgets be really quiet when they actually go off in real life because they're being mic'd, and so they don't want to catch all of these extra sounds that are happening. They only want to catch the vocals as much as possible without the distraction of all the other sounds, so then they can tailor it and put those in on their own. So it's really interesting seeing all these gadgets knowing they had to have been quieted or silenced somehow.
Don't be offended by my frank analysis. Think of it as personality dialysis. analysis. Now that I've chosen to become a palace sister and advisor, there's nobody.
And her smile during this whole section, it's magical. When you smile, you put tension on your jaw and in your jawline. Again, it closes up your throat, causes it harder to sing. But she is allowing the smile, yet relaxing her throat at the same time.
Become a palace sister and advisor, there's nobody wiser.
There's nobody. Her little growl there.
I know about popular.
Oh, get it! I love their little shoulders.
Who you'll be instead of dreary who you were. Well,
And the high note addition. Instead of dreary, who you are. Then she comes right back into the nasal tone. She goes into the area of who you are, and then back in super quick.
Instead of dreary who you were. Well, there's nothing that can stop you from becoming popular. Lar.
I love that so much. Her frozen face when she does her look is over and over and over again. She just keeps going back to this, and it's just so funny. And I've never seen these expressions on Ariana ever before.
La, 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 la. We're gonna make you hope you learn.
She's just this crazy little thing. We're gonna make you, and then she's like a little puppy. She really is. She's like a little puppy that just runs around, causes chaos, goes, gets a drink of water, and then falls asleep, like on the side of the bowl.
You hope you learn.
This is never gonna work.
What? Elfie!
She's just these drastic body movements that come through and then leading in from it. Just exhausted and then jumping up with the whip. Now, if you're watching this on YouTube, you only get the highlights. This entire reaction is actually 30 minutes long. Yes, it took me 30 minutes to break down this song, but it's because I love it. And if you want to watch the entire thing unedited, then you need to come on over to my Patreon. Now, on Patreon, we have the full movie reaction. We also have a bonus behind the scenes, additional scenes. There's like 45 minutes with one and 45 minutes of another. So it's like hour and a half of bonus footage. We also have song extended editions, and those will be coming out all in my Patreon with full breakdowns of each song. So I know right now on YouTube, you're like, hey, you've already watched it? Yes, I have. That's only on my Patreon. So come on over. We also have Excuse Me, I Love You concert by Ariana Grande. We have different concerts and extended songs and editions and movies that she's in, as well as the SNL episode. So the content will keep coming. So you're missing out. You're just missing out if you're not coming on over to Patreon. So come on over. It's free. You can use the link down below.
When I see depressing creatures with unprepossessing features, I remind them on their own we have to think.
I fell in love with Galinda's character because of her, like even more. I always loved Kristen Chenoweth, but going into this, I was like, oh my God, I'm gonna fall in love with Elphaba. We have this amazing, belting singer who really knows what they're doing, who's vocally phenomenal. I was like, this is gonna be amazing. Finally, we get this Elphaba. But I didn't know that I would fall in love with Ariana Grande's Galinda so much.
Did they have brains or knowledge?
Well, actually,
Don't make me laugh. They were
popular.
right.
So her Don't Make Me Laugh really sounds like Kristen Chenoweth. There are moments, and I feel like that is one of the moments that she really sounds like Kristen.
It's all about popular. It's not about aptitude. It's the way you're viewed. So it's very true to be.
Interesting part right here. What we just heard, her vocals seriously changed within here. She doesn't go light. She brings in more of a blended vocals here. I'm not sure why, truthfully.
So it's very true to be. Very, very popular.
Back to the nasal.
Me.
Yeah, love it. I love it. I love it. I just love it.
We toss our hair.
Okay.
Ready? Toss, toss.
Toss, toss.
That's a choice.
I don't know what to say there. Oh, her facial expressions.
Next, I'm gonna transform this simple frock/coat, this simple throat, boop, into a
Front.
magnificent ball gown.
Someone was saying that she ad-libbed Frote, that it wasn't actually written in the script, that she made up Frote.
Down. Come on. Come on.
Elva was like, all right. What? Oh my god.
Ball gown.
Seriously?
Look at you. You're beautiful.
Oh. Oh.
Oh, hello.
Was that an ad lib? I just feel in my bones was just, I feel like it was her.
Interest, I know clandestiny.
And then we get this transition, the cinematography here, and then the coloring. Did you notice as she turned, everything starts to turn this beautiful pink color. And she starts off really small. And though you protest. It's very light, very airy, almost as if she's like leading into this song. And then even longer, I know clandestiny. She holds that out because we're about to kick it back in.
You protest
Small, short,
your disinterest.
and then she opens up.
I know clandestiny.
Your disinterest. She starts off really small, and then you can hear her push it bigger to create this push and pull, this dynamic there. Oh God, here we go.
You're gonna grin and bear it.
Yes!
You need some popularity.
Oh, voice. Oh my God. I don't know how. The fact that she did that live. The level of skill that Ariana Grande has that we just didn't know. Like, this is to kick your leg all the way up there. Holy crap.
You'll be popular.
And the go from the full voice to the full voice belting to the and then she goes from there into a standard softer voice. You'll be popular.
You'll be popular. Just not quite as popular as
Little side foot. Wow! Too damn cute, you guys. Okay, you guys, thank you for watching this with me. La la la.